It seems today that all you see is face mask in the hallways and class on PC.
But where's that good old-fashioned content
from which we used to smile? Luckily we have the best lines. Lucky there's a way to positively make you forget all your struggles and
laugh and cry.
At least we're gonna try.
Good morning, Gators. Today is Tuesday, February 2nd. It's Groundhog Day, but we live in Texas, so there's no such thing as winter. Tell that to this morning. Welcome back to Gator Nation News. I'm Cody.
And I'm Ethan. So, Cody, what are you getting for this progress report?
You know, I think I did pretty well. I'm pretty happy with my grades.
Cody, everyone here knows you're not smart, but at least your acting's getting better.
Of course.
Picture makeup day is today for 9th graders and tomorrow for 10th and 11th graders. If you are interested, you can check Skyward for more details.
Also, don't forget the band's annual mattress fundraiser is this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the band hall. All sizes are available with over 25 styles on display, and there's even delivery available. So come on out and support our Gator band.
The Visual Arts Scholastic event, or VASE, is a unique event in Texas for students in junior high and high school to show off their talents in art. Thousands of students from all over the state compete with original, high-quality creative artworks for score and scholarship opportunities. Almost 100 students from Dickinson High School typically attend the regional event, but due to the pandemic, this year's students will complete their submissions virtually. Students are working very hard to finish their pieces by February 11th.
Well, it's a slow news day today at DHS. Remember, teachers and staff, if you have any interesting stories or information you want on our show, be sure to send them to us at gnmedia@dickinsonisd.org.
We decided to take today's show and share some of the stories that Gator Nation Media Newsroom thought were interesting.
Last week, a huge turn of events happened in the world of gaming and stock markets. This was due to a Reddit post full of amateur investors whose research showed that several hedge funds were betting big that GameStop's price would go down. So if everyone bought into GameStop to raise the price, it would start a snowball effect that would cause the stock value to skyrocket. Well, that happened. GameStop rose from a stock price of around $19.50 to an astounding $325 as of February 1st. And at least one of the hedge funds betting against GameStop nearly went bankrupt. Wow, that's sad.
This Sunday is the Super Bowl, the biggest sporting and television event of the year. The Kansas City Chiefs will be taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Tampa. This is the first time in NFL history that a team playing in the big game has home field advantage. And even if you're not into football, you can always stay for the commercials. The average cost for a 30-second commercial airtime during the Super Bowl is around $5.6 million, and a $200,000 extra if the brand wants to appear on streaming services as well. Yeah, you know, whenever we were begging for the world to come back to normal, I don't think anyone meant Tom Brady in the Super Bowl.
And now we'll toss it to Arjun for our very epic weekly weather report.
Thanks, Cody. Let's take a look at this week's weather forecast. Continuing from last week, temps are going to be a little chilly, and the weekend is looking to be even chillier. Today, we're seeing a high of 63 and a low of 48. We've got some nice sunny weather today, but unfortunately the rest of the week is partly cloudy. And not only that, for the rest of the week, we'll be hovering around the 60s and 70s for our highs, as well as between the 50s and 60s for our lows. And on Friday, we have a 75% chance of rain. Moving into the weekend on Saturday, we're seeing a high of 66 and a low of 45. And finally, for Sunday, we're looking at a high of 55 and a low of 43. Ooh, I'm already shivering thinking about it. Wear some extra layers and crank up that heater because we're in for a very cold weekend. Well, that looks like that's it for this week's weather announcements. Let's toss it back to our anchors.
President Biden announced that in 2023, electric cars will be everywhere. For his latest clean energy initiative, solid-state batteries will need to be mass-produced. The battery company QuantumScape is attempting to solve this problem by using an anode-free design that uses pure lithium metal smaller than a human hair and compressed like an accordion. To succeed in this design, they had to use a flexible ceramic separator as an electrolyte, which makes it the size of a playing card. General Motors is also following suit by saying it will phase out gas and diesel vehicles by 2040.
Wow, that truly is amazing. But I don't think Chrysler got the memo, because this year they will be releasing a Pacifica minivan with a 6.2-liter supercharged Hellcat Hemi V8. This speedy mobile will have around 710 horsepower. It'll go 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds, and the pricing for this minivan is around $70,000. Makes a perfect sleeper car for anyone who's just trying to get their kids to soccer practice on time.
If that isn't quite fast enough for you, Tom Cruise is working on the first narrative movie to be filmed in outer space. With the help of NASA and Elon Musk's SpaceX, crews will travel to the International Space Station to work on the project later this year.
Other movie news, a polarizing trailer was released about King Kong versus Godzilla, so we took to the streets to figure out who was the people's champion. King Kong, Godzilla.
King Kong, because King Kong has the hops, and it can easily take down Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Everyone's saying Godzilla or King Kong, but what about Mothra?
King Kong.
Godzilla.
Why?
Big monkey.
Yeah, but all he ever did was climb towers, though.
I'm gonna have to agree with King Kong. I think that man works out. Have you seen his biceps? He's got bigger biceps than Chris Bumstead. Promise. Pinky promise, dude. No.
Yeah,
I mean,
you see Godzilla decimating cities. You see King Kong decimating cities.
He stole a girl.
He climbing tower and then airplane flies around him. Dude, he steals a woman and like runs up to the top or something like that, bro. Godzilla is a power play, and you're like, oh, big monkey.
Big monkey has an axe.
Yeah, big monkey has an axe,
Big
but
hand.
is he a nuclear power plant?
No, but he
Ow!
won't. No, but he won't explode if he dies.
Is he radioactive?
No.
Ow!
But if he
What?
dies, will he explode?
Yeah, but neither of them come back when they die, so it's an L for both of us.
Kraft Mac Cheese released a new flavor, a limited edition pink macaroni and cheese that supposedly tastes like candy for Valentine's Day. The pink powder is surprisingly made with beetroot and carrot concentrates. Ew, what child would want to eat that? To enter the sweepstakes to try and win a box of Neon Mac and Cheese, scan the QR code or visit the website on the screen.
That honestly just seems so weird. Like, who would honestly eat that?
Yeah. All right. Here's Austin with our fun fact of the day.
Welcome back to the 5 fun facts of the day. The most expensive thing ever built was the International Space Station at a cost of $150 billion and rising as new sections get added. Sunflowers can absorb radioactive waste. Their stems and leaves absorb and store pollutants. This is also why the sunflower is the international symbol of nuclear disarmament. Honey is the only food that cannot spoil. This is because of its high sugar content and its low pH levels. 1 teaspoon of honey represents the life's work of 12 bees. That is a lot of work for a small amount. Putting sugar on a wound or cut will greatly reduce pain and speed up the healing process. To treat a wound with sugar, all you do is pour a little bit on the wound and apply a band-aid over top. The granules soak up any moisture that allows bacteria to thrive. Without bacteria, the wound will heal more quickly. The artificial sweetener Splenda, known as sucralose, was discovered when, in 1976, scientists from Tate and La misheard a command to test this chemical as taste this chemical. That could have ended so much worse. That's all for now. See you next time.
Well, that's it for today. If you like the new format, make sure to leave a like and comment below to let us know. Thanks for watching
Gator Nation News.